I'll give you my queen's hello. Hello, and wow, this is fantastic. I was just asked if we were going to have a fun evening, and I said, well, I promise an inspiring one, but I think it's also going to be a fun one, having just spent a couple of minutes with this crowd in this room. So welcome to our virtual guests as well. It's really my privilege to have you enjoying this evening with us and honoring these really fantastic Distinguished Leadership Award honorees. A very special welcome to our Distinguished Leadership Award honorees, really very special. Also a very special welcome to your fabulous teams, our inspiring introducers, our indispensable sponsors, as well as our President and CEO of the Conference Board, and our Steve Odland, and the Chair of the Conference Board, Ron Williams, and of course our CED trustees. Thank you so much for joining me in hosting this evening tonight. I was going to say, as you just have seen, and I really did cut most of the CED history out of my remarks because of the video, but I may sprinkle a little bit back in. But as you've just seen, the CED since 1942 has been harnessing and leveraging the power of the business voice, leadership voice, in order to have an impact on public policy in the nation's interests. We do this as a think tank. We rely on the thought leadership of our business leaders, and we've been having an impact since 1942 when President Roosevelt realized that he needed business leadership help in order to do a transition from a wartime economy to a peacetime economy, and CED trustees organized and put together the Marshall Plan. So we've been able to deal and face with extraordinary challenges as a nation because of the collaboration of business leadership with public policy leaders. So absolutely critical. Today we stand at a very decisive crossroad. We are living in a world, in an economy of shock and awe. The unpredictable shocks of COVID-19, of now 2 wars, one in Europe, one in the Middle East, and historic dysfunction, history-making dysfunction in Washington. And then there's the awe of opportunity. We've seen the rapid pace of development of vaccines, technology advances at unusual speed, and the unanticipated strength of the US-led coalition put together to defend our international world order. The challenges we face are exceptional, with both utopian and dystopian predicted implications. The solutions we deliver will have powerful consequences for decades to come. Committed, value-based leadership will determine how we meet these challenges and whether we leverage the opportunities to achieve sustainable and responsible outcomes. Business leaders are essential. You are all essential. And that is why we're here tonight. We are honoring committed, value-based, forward-thinking business leadership. Role models for all of us. Role models that our nation needs desperately right now. Our awards were inspired over 3 decades ago by our longest-standing CED trustee, Peter Peterson. And for those of you, many of you know that Peter Peterson was one of the nation's most successful leading businessmen. He was passionately committed, though, to making sure that business leaders participated in developing policy in the nation's interest. So this year's awards pay special tribute to our leaders in very challenging times who have helped to recover from the pandemic, ensuring equal opportunity for all Americans, building a more civil and just society, and upholding an international world order. It's a tall order, but we have really exceptional leadership to honor tonight. And to help me do that, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Peter Altebeth, one of our leading trustees, who is going to join me in welcoming you tonight. Peter is a member of our committee awards.